questions, and the controller and assembly members will do questions as well, on-topic questions.
If you guys want to jump in, you can feel free as well.
Yeah, you mentioned that the ICE officer that was illegal duty welcomed that, but, you know, being there myself, that's just one instance. Do you think that the ICE officers in general should be held accountable? And also, California, I believe, just passed something where they have to unmask themselves. Would that be something that you would push for too if you were elected?
Do you want to start with this?
Thank you, Zohran. I have a bill with the great State Senator Pat Fay, the same exact bill, modeled after the California bill. It's not just for ICE, it's for all law enforcement. You know, we talked about the drama about mass protesters, but yet we have unidentified secret police in the United States of America. There's even been cases across the country where people imitated them and robbed a home. It's un-American for masked police to be enforcing any law, and we know they're not all following the law. You've seen what happened yesterday, as Zohran has said. So many cases are not being videotaped. It's un-American. And I call upon my leader in the Assembly and in the Senate that we pass the MELT Act, which will eliminate the use of masks in law enforcement and force people to have identifiable badge and number. You have to be held accountable for what you're doing in this nation. I know from on up high in the White House down, many have not been held accountable, but eventually they will.
And I think the very premise of your question is one that we have to underline. This is but the tip of the iceberg of what we are seeing in terms of ICE's actions across the country. And I have appreciated in so many who have stood up against this an emphasis on the fact that the law is something that has to be followed, no matter whether we are even speaking of law enforcement agents such as ICE agents themselves. Governor Pritzker made that clear when Donald Trump sought to deploy the National Guard to Illinois, that those same members would be held to the same laws as everyone else in that state. And that is the message that we have. Though Donald Trump may treat the law as if it is a suggestion, we know what it actually is, and that is something to be followed.